Hey guys, like it or not, I'm afraid winter is here. I was out fishing a little bit last week and the water temperature was 39 degrees, so the fish weren't real cooperative. Bob and I were hoping to put the boat in one more time here before Thanksgiving, but as I went by some of the smaller lakes today, a lot of them had a bunch of ice on it. I found one open lake. We still might try to hit that. But I think we're coming to that time of year in between getting the boat out and fishing as we normally do and the ice fishing. But that doesn't mean you have to quit. It just means you have to change your tactics just a little bit. There's no reason why a person can't be out doing some bank fishing before the ice gets there. Because really, this is the time of year. During the summer, all that vegetation, half the time you couldn't fish from the bank because of all the vegetation. Now you can get out and fish those areas because that's all died back. But the key is, what lures are going to use this time of year when you got water temperatures in the low 40s or maybe upper 30s? As I've showed in the painting lately, and I've done a couple of videos, I still love the jerkbait. I'm going to carry the jerkbait with me. That's always one to go with, especially if you got clear water. But to be honest with you, the number one lure this time of year in that cold, it's got to be a jig. The jig will always do a good job. Spring, summer, winter, fall, it really doesn't matter, but in the water temperatures like this, that's where the jig's going to shine. You can let that thing sink all the way down. You can drag it back across the bottom. You can hop it slowly. Take your time. The key is, for me this time of year in a jig, I want my trailers to be very small, and I don't want them to be real erratic. I want something that's just a beaver tail or a small crawl like that. I don't want a lot of appendages going all over the place. I want it small, compact, and slow moving because that's what the fish are going to be looking for this time of year. Another lure I like to carry from now until next spring when the water warms up is also a lipless crankbait. Now, it's a little bit riskier fishing from the bank than the boat because you can't chase them down when they get hung up. But a lipless is something you can toss it out, let it sink, and then you can basically kind of hop it back, pick it up, let it fall back down. A lot of times you're going to get that hit when that's falling back down again. So I really do like to use a lipless this time of year. Also, I like red. In my lipless early in the spring and over the winter, I like a red. That's just personal for me, I guess. And the last thing I'd have along, because I just never go without a square bill. This one happens to be the Spro's Little John style and a square bill. I'm always going to have a square bill with me because you just never know. Some days those still work. You've got to keep everything slow, but this Little John style, you can get that down and then just barely work it back real slow, and that'll help you out when the water temperatures are cold. The key is adapt to what you have. Adapt to 39, 40 degree water. Slow everything down. Take everything easy, but you can still get out in the bank. You can still catch some fish while you're waiting around for that ice to get thick and you can get out and do some ice fishing. That's all I got. Thanks for sticking with me. Subscribe to our channel. Hope to see you again real soon.